still remember the night you left. Rain falling hard, my hands shaking, breathless. The streets were quiet, but my heart was loud. Every beat screaming your name out loud. You didn't turn back, didn't say goodbye, just kept walking under that midnight sky. I stood frozen like the world had stopped, and every tear I held back just dropped. Now I'm chasing memories like fading light, holding on to shadows in the dead of night. Every song on the radio cuts too deep, pulls me back to the love I couldn't keep. I wear your sweater when the nights get cold, pretend you're here, pretend we're whole. But the truth is heavy, it drags me down like an anchor tide where my dreams were found. And I know there's no turning back the time, but my heart keeps crossing every line. I'm trapped in the sound of your voice, in the echo of a love that wasn't a choice, in the echoes of a broken dream. I hear you calling, I hear you scream. Even when the silence fills the room, I feel your presence like a haunted tomb. No matter how far I try to run, your shadow follows with the setting sun. And I can't wake up, can't break free from the echoes of a broken dream. I keep the letters you wrote in spring, every word still cuts like a sharpened wing. They say love heals, but they never say that some wounds stay and never fade away. I trace your name on the window glass, watch it fade as the minutes pass. I've tried to forget, I've tried to erase, but my soul remembers every face. I walk alone through the city lights, hoping somehow you'll be inside. The crowd's a blur, but I see your face in every stranger's fleeting embrace. The air is thick with the things we lost, and my heart still counts the cost. Would I do it again? You know I would. Even if it breaks me, I'd love you for good. And I know there's no turning back the time, but my heart keeps crossing every line. I'm trapped in the sound of your voice, in the echo of a love that wasn't a choice, in the echoes of a broken dream. I hear you calling, I hear you scream. Even when the silence fills the room, I feel your presence like a haunted tune. No matter how far I try to run, your shadow follows with the setting sun. And I can't wake up, can't break free from the echoes of a broken dream. If I could reach through time, I'd hold you tight, steal you away from the falling night. I'd take every wrong and make it right, and keep your heart forever inside. But love's a fire you can't control, it burns the heart, it burns the soul. And I'm left here in the afterglow of something I can't let go. I've walked the line between love and pain, drowning under this endless rain. But I'd rather hurt than feel nothing at all, 'cause your memory's worth every fall. Some nights I swear I hear your breath, feel your touch in the arms of death. chasing what I can't rewind. And I know there's no turning back the time, but my heart keeps crossing every line. I'm trapped in the sound of your voice, in the echo of a love that wasn't a choice, in the echoes of a broken dream. I hear you calling, I hear you scream. Even when the silence fills the room, I feel your presence like a haunted tune. No matter how far I try to run, your shadow follows with the setting sun. And I can't wake up, can't break free, so I'll keep chasing what I've seen, the pieces of what we've been. I live and die in between the echoes of a broken dream. That night by the ocean, the world stood still. The wind was warm, but my heart had chills. Your hand found mine like it always belonged, and the waves whispered our favorite song. The stars leaned down just to watch us sway in the quiet rhythm the night would play. You smiled like you knew I'd never let go, and I swore to keep you heart and soul. The tide was low, but my feelings rose. Every word you spoke, my whole world froze. We didn't need promises, we didn't need time. The look in your eyes was already a sign. The moonlight painted you in silver dreams, and my heart burst open at the seams. Every laugh was an echo in the soft kiss there. Every breath was a prayer that she there. And the night felt endless, like the sky would never fade. We were just two souls, defenseless in the love the moonlight made. When the moon held us close, it felt like the world finally froze. Every shadow danced in our favor, every star tasted our flavor. We were timeless, fearless and free, like the ocean belonged to you and me. And I'll never forget how we chose that night when the moon held us close. I can still feel the sand beneath my feet, and the heartbeat rhythm where yours would meet. You said forever without a single word. It was the truest promise I ever heard. The sea kept secrets, but we told none. We let the waves speak what we'd begun. Your eyes glowed brighter than any star above, and in that glow I I'd give anything to be there now. Pulling apart even the strongest beating hearts, but the memory holds like the tide to the shore. A love like ours still wants more. Sometimes I dream of finding you there, under that moon, in the salt-kissed air. And when I wake, I swear I can see the night still holding on to me. And the night felt endless, like the sky would never fade. We were just two souls, defenseless in the love the moonlight made. When the moon held us close, it felt like the world finally froze. Every shadow danced in our favor, every star tasted our flavor. We were timeless, fearless and free, like the ocean belonged to you and me. And I'll never forget how it chose that night when the moon held us close. The waves may fade, the stars may hide, but that night I still remember the night you came to me. The rain was soft and the air was free. You walked in slow, like you already knew that my lonely soul was waiting for you. The clock on the wall forgot to turn. Every second was a fire that burned. You spoke my name like a gentle prayer, and I knew in that moment I'd always care. Your smile was brighter than the morning sun, and I swear that moment has never been done. Every tear I've shed since you went away still carries the sound of that night's sway. The years rolled on, but I stayed the same, still hearing the whisper of your name. Every empty street, every quiet bar, I'm listening for you wherever you are. I've tried to find another song to play, but they all fade out, they all drift away. Only yours stays strong in my quiet room, like a rose that never stops to bloom. And the darkness felt so kind when your hand was pressed to mine. Every fear just disappeared when your heartbeat drew me near. Echoes of your heartbeat still in my chest, playing like a record I can't forget. Every thump is a story, every beat a vow. It's the song that lives in me even now. I can't escape it, I don't even try. It's the rhythm that keeps my soul alive. Oh, the echoes of your heartbeat will follow me all my life. If I could go back, I'd hold you longer. I'd make the silence last a little stronger. I'd let the night stay forever young and never let go of the song we sung. But time has its way of stealing the best and leaving the ache to fill your chest. Still, I'd rather hurt with your song inside than to live without the sound of your life. It was a quiet night by the riverside. The world was still, but my heart was alive. You stood alone in the silver light, the moon painting you like a dream in white. Your eyes caught mine and the noise disappeared. No fear, no doubt, nothing left to hear. I walked your way, though my hand shook tight, and time froze still in the arms of the night. I could call my home. Your laugh was warm like a summer rain. Your touch was a balm to a lifetime's pain. And even when silence claimed the air, your presence told me you'd always care. The years rolled on, but that night stayed, a fire in the dark that never decayed. I've seen storms rise and cities fall, but the glow of your eyes outshines it all. Some people say love fades in time, but ours grew strong like an ageless wine. And every night when the world feels cold, I remember the moon and the story it told. And the night seemed endless wide, with your soul pressed close to mine. Every shadow fell away when the moon lit up your face. When the moon found our eyes, it rolled love across the skies. Every star was burning bright. For the first time in my life, I didn't need the words to know you were the one I'd never let go. When the moon found our eyes, we became the night. If the world forgets our names and the rivers change their lanes, if the sky turns dark with rain, I'll still find you just the same. 'Cause somewhere the moon will rise, and it'll bring back that first sight, that moment we stood still and love became so Now every night I search the moon, hoping it finds us once again soon. I hold your hand and I feel that glow, the same as the night so long ago. We may be older, our hair turned white, but the fire in our hearts still burns bright. And when I'm gone, you still recall the night the moon became our all. And the night seemed endless wide, with your soul pressed close to mine. Every shadow fell away when the moon lit up your face. When the moon found our eyes, it rolled love across the skies. Every star was burning bright. city slept beneath a faded glow, and I was walking streets I didn't know, lost in thoughts that kept me far from home, searching for a sign I wasn't alone. Then you appeared in the misty light, like a lighthouse breaking through the night. Your voice was soft, but it pulled me near, and suddenly the dark felt crystal clear. You said you'd seen me here before, a stranger passing by your door. I smiled and told you I'd just arrived, but somehow you felt like a part of my life. Your eyes were fire, your touch was rain. You healed my heart and soothed my pain. And on that street where the shadows grew long, we found the rhythm for our first song. And every step was like a prayer, every breath a promise there. Even the cold wind lost its sting when I heard your heart begin to sing. We were shadows on the edge of dawn, waiting for the light to carry us on. Two lonely souls in the midnight air, finding hope in a love so rare. No turning back, no standing still. We were running toward the morning's thrill. Shadows on the edge of dawn, and I was never gone. We sat and talked till the street lamps died, till the sun began to pierce the sky. Every word you spoke felt like gold, every truth you shared was a hand to hold. You told me dreams you locked away, fears that chased you every day. And I promised I'd stay by your side through the darkest seas and the highest tides. Seasons passed, but we stayed the same through winter storms and summer flames. Even when distance pulled us still learning how to stand. And I remember that fragile night when you made the dark feel right. Even as time takes its toll on us, even when the road turns rough, I'll always go where you belong, back to the edge where love grew strong. And every step was like a prayer, every breath a promise there. Even the cold wind lost its sting when I heard your heart begin to sing. We were shadows on the edge of dawn, waiting for the light to carry us on. Two lonely souls in the midnight air, finding hope in a love so rare. No turning back, no standing still. We were running toward the morning's thrill. Shadows on the edge of dawn. And I was never gone. The sun will rise and the day will come, but I remember through it all, we were shadows on the edge of dawn. And somehow we still The night was quiet, the air was thin. I felt the storm start to crawl within. The city lights blurred through the glass as memories of you began to pass. I walked the streets with my head held low, trying to hide what I couldn't show. But every shadow whispered just the same, like the rain. It somehow knew your name. You came along in the pouring haze, like sunlight breaking the coldest days. Your voice was steady, your eyes were deep, a promise hidden for me to keep. I told you stories I'd never told, and in your smile the night turned gold. Every drop that touched my face felt like your hand, felt like your grace. And I knew right there, no other love could compare. Even the thunder couldn't drown the way my heart was breaking down. When the rain learned your name, it fell softer, it fell the same. Every drop was a hymn, a song, pulling my tired soul along. And when the world turned dark and cold, your warmth was worth more than gold. When the rain learned your name, it never felt the same. Found a place in the dead of night, a little cafe under neon light. The windows fogged with the breath we shared. Every glance said you truly cared. The world outside kept rushing fast, but inside time forgot to pass. And every laugh, every quiet sigh felt like the rain was on our side. Now I walk that street when storms roll in, hoping to feel that night again. Sometimes I swear I hear your voice in the rainfall's gentle choice. It says my name the way you did, unveiling truths I'd kept well hid. And though the years have tried to fade, the rain tell you all I feel. It'll wash away what time can steal. And we'll remember the quiet streets where fate allowed our souls to meet. You'll smile like you did before, and the storm won't hurt anymore. And I knew for sure, some things you can't ignore. Even the thunder calls your name, and nothing's ever been the same. When the rain learned your name, it fell softer, it fell the same. Every drop was a hymn, a song, pulling my tired soul along. And when the world turned dark and cold, your warmth was worth more than gold. When the rain learned your name, it never felt the same. The clouds may clear, the sun may shine, but in my heart it's always time for the rain to learn your name again. The night was heavy with autumn wind. I found you there where the streets begin. A cigarette glow, your eyes so deep, holding secrets you never keep. The world outside was cold and still, but your touch could bend my will. Every heartbeat, slow and tight, burned like shadows in the firelight. Till the dawn began to break, every word was a step we take. Your voice was low, your hands were warm, a quiet shelter in the storm. You smiled like you'd seen my soul before, like you knew what I was searching for. And in that glow, I swore tonight I'd live forever in the firelight. Every fear just fell away, every scar began to fade. You were the calm, you were the flame, and nothing would be the same. In the shadows, in the firelight, we were fearless in the night. Every kiss was a spark that stayed, every promise we ever made. The world could break, the rain could fall, but your love could outlast it all. In the shadows, in the firelight, I found the best of me tonight. We walked the road where the lanterns hung. The night was sweet, we were still so young. I took your hand, you pulled me near. The rest of the world could disappear. The city slipped, but my heart did not. Every step burned, every thought. And though the dawn would steal the night, I'd keep the shadows in the firelight. Years have passed, but I still see that glowing room, you next to me. The crackle of flames, the scent of rain, every note of a soft refrain. Sometimes life pulls you far away, but the memory makes me stay. still plays, though the years have stayed. You turn to me and I understand this is a love the dark can't stand. And when my days are running thin, I'll still feel the night we lived in. With every breath I'll hold on tight to the shadows in the firelight. In the shadows in the firelight, we were fearless in the night. Every kiss was a spark that stayed, every promise we ever made. The world could break, the rain could fall, but your love could outlast it all. In the shadows in the firelight, I found the best of me tonight. The flames may fade, the night may end, but your warmth will never bend. For in my soul, it's always right. The shadows in the It was late September, clouds were heavy in the sky. I stood on the corner, watching strangers passing by. The street lights flickered softly, like they knew something I didn't yet. And then you stepped from the shadows, a moment I'll never forget. Your coat was damp with silver drops, your hair clung to your face, but your smile lit up the darkness like sunlight in this place. The thunder rolled in the distance, yet I only heard your voice calling my name so gently, like you'd always made that choice. When the rain learned your name, every storm felt warm again. Every tear I'd known before was just water on the shore. When the rain learned your name, it danced on glass like it was flame. Every cloud that used to hide the sky turned to silver passing by. We walked beneath the lamplight, your hand slipped into mine, and though the rain kept falling, the night was more than fine. We talked about the little things, our dreams and where we'd been, and every drop that touched my skin felt like it washed me clean. You laughed when I said I've never liked the rain, and you told me it could be the sweetest kind of pain. If you listen close, you whisper, it's the world's softest song. And in that moment I believe I'd love the rain all along. When the rain learned your name, every storm felt warm again. Every tear I'd known before was just water on the shore. When the rain learned your name, it danced on glass like it was flame. Every cloud that used to hide the sky turned to silver passing by. Now every window I stand beside feels like a memory passing by. If the skies ever lose their hue, if the sun forgets to shine through, I'll wait for the clouds, I'll wait for the rain, because it will whisper your name again. The sky was heavy, the streets were bare. I was just another soul going nowhere. My hands were deep in my pockets, my head hung low, carrying the weight of years I didn't show. Then the rain began to fall, soft and slow, and you appeared like the sun in the undertow. Your eyes caught mine through the curtain of gray, and something in me whispered, don't walk away. We didn't need a reason, didn't need a plan, just two lonely hearts that somehow began. When the rain found us, I found you. storm always felt like a warm embrace. We stood in the puddles, shoes soaked through, but I swear the world felt brand new. The city blurred, the hours slipped, like the sky itself had given us a gift. And even though the cold bit deep in my skin, your smile burned brighter than the sunlight within. We didn't need tomorrow, didn't need the past, just the kind of moment you wish would last. When the rain found us, I found you. Every broken road finally led me through. When the rain found us, I could see every shadow fade when you looked at me. No umbrellas, no goodbyes, just the storm and your blue sky eyes. When the rain found us, I found my truth. Some say love comes like a spark in the night, some say it's slow, like the break of light. But ours came pouring from the clouds above, a sudden flood, a storm of love. And if the skies turn black again, I'll walk out and find the rain, hoping it will lead me back to you like it did the first time too. Now years have passed, but I still recall the sound of the rain and your voice through it all. Every time the storm rolls in, I feel that night under my skin. We've had our share of wins and tears, but the rain still takes me back those years to the moment I saw you standing there with the stormlight dancing in your hair. When the rain found us, I found you. Every broken road finally led me through. When the rain found us, I could see every shadow fade when you looked at me. No umbrellas, no goodbyes, just the storm and your blue sky eyes. When the rain found us, I found my truth. Let it pour, let the clouds turn dark, I'll find you again where it all first sparked. When the rain found us, I found you. I was a stranger to the morning, always hiding from the day, living in the corners of the night where the quiet kept me safe. But then you came like a whisper, soft as the dawn on my face, and every shadow I'd been keeping just started losing its place. You didn't rush, you didn't fight, you just stood there shining bright, and somehow I forgot to feel the things I'd held for years. Your touch was like the sun, warm and stone after the rain, and my heart began to hum a song I couldn't name. Shadows fade in your light, dark turns gentle in your sight. Every fear I used to hold turns to silver, turns to gold. Shadows fade in your light, you make wrong feel like it's right. I don't run, I don't hide when I'm standing by your side. I've been walking through the silence, counting echoes on the wall, but your voice broke through the darkness like a beacon calling home. You showed me how to listen to the beating of my own heart, and for the first time in my life I didn't want to fall apart. You laughed at how I never danced, you took my hands and took the chance, and in the glow of city light we spun until the world felt right. Every moment held its breath, every step erased regret, and the pieces I thought I'd lost fell back into my chest. Shadows fade in your light, dark turns gentle in your sight. Every fear I used to hold turns to silver, turns to gold. Shadows fading in your light, you make wrong feel like it's right. I don't run, I don't hide when I'm standing by your side. Now the night still comes, but it feels like a friend, and the cold wind sings instead of cutting through my skin, because I've got your hand, and I've got your name, and I know I'll never see the dark the Time will change the seasons, and we'll both have our scars, but your light is the reason I don't fear the years so far. Even when the days are heavy, even when the rain won't clear, the glow you gave me stays steady, like a flame the wind can't steal. And if I ever start to doubt, if the clouds are closing in, I'll remember the first time your light found me again. Shadows fade in your light, dark turns gentle in your sight. Every fear I used to hold turns to silver, turns to gold. Shadows fade in your light, you make wrong feel like it's right. The night was quiet, the street lights low. I was walking alone with nowhere to go. The air was cool, the world stood still, yet something inside me began to feel. Then you appeared like a dream taking shape. Your voice was soft, like a sweet escape. One glance and my pulse began to race, like I'd been searching forever for your face. Every step I'd taken, every wrong turn made, led me here to the place where the past would fade. In the echoes in the moonlight, I found you. Every shadow broke when your heart shone through. In the echoes in the moonlight, I could see every fear I had was losing me. Your touch was warm, your eyes were bright. We were only strangers till that night. In the echoes in the moonlight, I found the truth. You said my name like you'd known it for years, and I swore your voice could calm my fears. We talked for hours like the night wouldn't end. Each word you spoke felt like an old friend. The city slept while we stayed awake, holding on like our hearts might break. Your hand in mine, the stars above, wrapped in silence, wrapped in love. Every road behind me, every broken sign was only leading to this heart of mine. In the echoes in the moonlight, I found you. Every shadow broke when your heart shone through. In the echoes in the moonlight, I could see every fear I had was losing me. Your touch was warm, your eyes were bright. We were only strangers till that night. In the echoes in the moonlight, I found the truth. Some loves come with thunder and flame. Ours was quiet, but it's not the same. The night was still, but my heart was loud. You lifted me up from the lost and the proud. And if I could live that night once more, I'd walk that street, find you at the door. Let the moon shine down on us again, and let the echoes call your name. but I'd choose it all just to feel again that moment when time stood still for us, when the night was ours, when the world was trust. I'll hold it close till my final day, the moonlight that showed me the way. In the echoes, in the moonlight, I found you. Every shadow broke when your heart shone through. In the echoes, in the moonlight, I could see every fear I had was losing me. Your touch was warm, your eyes were bright. We were only strangers till that night. In the echoes, in the moonlight, I found the truth. So let the night be quiet, let the stars still shine. I'll meet you again somewhere down the line. In the echoes, in the moonlight, I'll find you. It was one of those days the sky couldn't hide. The clouds were heavy, the wind on my side. I was lost in the crowd, just another face, running from memories I couldn't erase. Then the rain came down, soft at first, and I felt the weight of the years I'd cursed. But through the silver mist, there you appeared, like a song I'd forgotten but longed to hear. Your eyes met mine like a sudden spark, and the thunder rolled somewhere in the dark. When the rain found my heart, you were there. Every drop of promise, every breath a prayer. When the rain found my heart, I could feel every broken part begin to heal. In the cold, you were my fire start. When the rain found my heart, we stood in the street as the night came fast. The future unknown, but we let the past pass. Your laughter cut through the stormy sound, and I swore the whole world stopped spinning around. The city lights blurred with the tears in my eyes, and the rain kept falling from the weeping skies. the seasons change, but that rainy night still feels the same. We've built our days from the ground we found, where the storm broke loose and love came down. I thank the rain for the way it led, for the words you spoke and the things you said. Without the clouds I might never know the way your heart makes the dark light glow. When the rain found my heart, you were there. Every drop of promise, every breath of prayer. When the rain found my heart, I could feel every broken part begin to heal. In the cold, you were my fire start. When the rain found my heart, if the skies turn gray and the night feels long, I remember the storm where I belong. When the rain found my heart, you found me too. I was walking alone through the quiet streets, shadows stretching where the night and the daylight meet. A restless heart with nowhere to go, carrying dreams I didn't long ago. Then I saw you standing under neon light, your hair like fire against the silver night. One glance was enough, I forgot my name, and the world I knew never felt the same. You smile like you've been waiting there for me, and the silence broke like waves upon the sea. Across the silent sky, I hear you call, a voice like the wind breaking through it all. Across the silent sky, you pull me near. I've been lost for years, but now you're here. Through the dark, through the tears I've cried, you're the light that keeps me alive. Across the silent sky, every step I take now feels like fate, like the stars were holding their breath to wait. The city faded to a gentle hum, and my heart was beating like a distant drum. Your touch was warm, but your eyes held fire, pulling me closer with this deep desire. I didn't know love could be so real till the moment I felt the way you feel. The night became a map for where we'd go, every kiss a promise only we could know. this night. Every breath I take feels like a song, and I've been singing for you all along. If the sky should fall or the storms roll in, I'll still find my way where your love begins. 'Cause somewhere above I know they wrote our names together in a single note. Across the silent sky, I hear you call, a voice like the wind breaking through it all. Across the silent sky, you pull me near. I've been lost for years, but now you're here. Through the dark, through the tears I've cried, you're the light that keeps me alive. Across the silent sky, across the silent sky, you found me there. Across the silent sky, I'll always care. Across the silent sky, we'll never say it was one of those days the sky couldn't hide. The clouds were heavy, the wind on my side. I was lost in the crowd, just another face, running from memories I couldn't erase. Then the rain came down, soft at first, and I felt the weight of the years I'd cursed. But through the silver mist, there you appeared, like a song I'd forgotten but longed to hear. Your eyes met mine like a sudden spark, and the thunder rolled somewhere in the dark. When the rain found my heart, you were there. Every drop a promise, every breath a prayer. When the rain found my heart, I could feel in the cold, you were my fire start. When the rain found my heart, we stood in the street as the night came fast. The future unknown, but we let the past pass. Your laughter cut through the stormy sound, and I swore the whole world stopped spinning around. The city lights blurred with the tears in my eyes, and the rain kept falling from the weeping skies. You reached for my hand, I didn't let go, and the wind whispers secrets it wanted us to know. No shelter needed, no place to hide. We had the storm and we had the tide. but I found my light in the storm that night. You turned the gray into shades of gold, and I knew your love was the story untold. If the clouds return and the sky turns wild, I'll run through the rain just to see you smile. Now years have passed and the seasons change, but that rainy night still feels the same. We built our days from the ground we found, where the storm broke loose and love came down. I thank the rain for the way it led, for the words you spoke and the things you said. Without the clouds, I might never know the way your heart makes the dark light glow. When the rain found my heart, you were there. Every drop a promise, every breath a prayer. When the rain found my heart, I could feel in the cold you were my fire start. When the rain found my heart, if the skies turn gray and the night feels long, I'll remember the storm where I belong. When the rain found my heart, you found me too.